Well, this morning, OSF dietitian Ashley Simper and dietetic intern Grace Hensoldt are here making caprese stuffed chicken.
This looks so delicious already. It's not even cooked yet. So, talk to us about this recipe.
Yeah, so as we can see, we had some really beautiful weather, and so we wanted to get the grilling season started in a really healthy way.
I'm all about that. Getting the grilling season started.
Yeah.
In a healthy way.
That's
Very
right.
good. So how do we get started?
Okay, so we already have our chicken breast cut about 3/4 of the way through to make a nice little pocket for our stuffing. So we're going to start on the caprese stuffing. So just put the tomatoes in, and then we've got our fresh mozzarella. So fresh mozzarella is pretty comparable to the shredded kind. It's just got a little bit lower sodium. It's usually found in the specialty cheese section near the deli and grocery stores.
Cool.
And then we added in our fresh basil. You got that already. And then our garlic. And then just some salt and pepper. So it's a really straightforward. Go ahead and mix that up.
Awesome.
It's really straightforward. It's very fresh. And this is a traditional caprese salad with the mozzarella and the tomatoes and the basil.
Looks delicious already. I could just eat that with a fork.
I was going to say, that's usually what we do, is that we stop at that point. But now we have to make not only the chicken, Ashley, but we have to make a balsamic glaze or a sauce that we're putting on top.
We're putting a sauce on top. Now, traditionally, caprese salad has some sort of balsamic vinegar in there. We're going to just put this on the top of our chicken breast. It's going to give a little tartness. It's also going to give a little sweetness. So why don't you go ahead and add what we have there for the sauce right into this bowl. So that's our traditional balsamic vinegar.
Okay.
And that is actually brown sugar, so that's going to give it a little sweetness.
Okay.
Some salt and pepper. And then we've added some dried oregano.
Okay.
So if you want to whisk that together.
Sure, definitely. So how do you know that this is going to be done, Ashley?
The sauce, well, there's really nothing to it. Once it whisks thoroughly, you're ready to go ahead and brush on there. So I have a brush for you.
I get to do the brushing privileges?
You get the brushing
Are
privileges.
you sure?
We have some cooking already, so I'll have you brush some on the top.
Now,
and then
is there any way to do this?
there is no special technique.
I have to ask every time.
Just don't use it all on one side.
Okay. See, that's why I asked.
Okay. Fair enough.
Look at that.
Fair enough. Oh my gosh, that looks so good.
And so you can see we're using an indoor grill pan here, but you can absolutely do this outdoors on your regular grill. I would suggest putting maybe a piece of foil down because sometimes the stuffing can kind of fall out there. And also you're going to see when I try and flip this, when I attempt to flip this.
This is no pressure. Nice.
And then you're going to keep kind of brushing that on a couple more times. Now, if you have an indoor grill pan like this, sometimes it helps to put a piece of foil over it to kind of keep that heat in.
You sort of catch the oil too.
Yeah, so
it's better to cook. Sometimes it takes chicken a little bit to cook on the grill, and that kind of steams it a little
So
bit.
how long do you think in per side for these chickens?
It's probably about 5 to 7 minutes. You really, I mean, a thermometer is the best bet to 165 degrees. One of these is going to have around 200 calories and 3 grams of saturated fat. So again, using that lean protein choice, stuffing it, giving it some fresh flavors for the spring.
Very good. Ashley, you guys, thank you so much for stopping by this morning and giving us a great recipe. We're going to post it at our website, ciproud.com. Now we're checking